So for our Western public, we want to introduce His Grace Govinda Maharaj, the most intimate associate and helper of His Divine Grace, Srila Swami Maharaj. And no one is more qualified than himself to speak both about himself, Srila Prabuphada, and Srila Swami Maharaj. See, he has been witness to their relationship, and he himself had the fortune of being most intimate associate of our Srila Prabhupada. So the first question we would like to ask him is, how long have you been with the Gaudiya mission, and how did you come in connection with Srila Swami Maharaj and Srila Prabhupada?
Yes, I am joined Sri Chaitanya Saraswati Math, a branch of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur's disciple, established by my Guru Maharaj when I was 16 or 17 years old. That time I came, fortunately, my fortune helped me, and I came that time, 1946, in Navadvip. I was interested from childhood. I was born in a Vaishnava Brahmin family that was not pure Vaishnava, but so-called Vaishnava maybe. But my father was a singer of Radha Krishna and Mahaprabhu. That is the something called and Brahmanda Brahmita Kona Bhagavan Jeev Guru Krishna Prasadipai Bhakti Lata Bij. That is the main cause. I have something fortune, I think, that is, I came to Om Vishnupad Srila Goswami Maharaj, Pad Padma, lotus feet. And after 3 months, when I joined in the mart of Sri Chaitanya Saraswati Math, after 3 months, I have gone to Puri, and from Puri to, with Sridhar Maharaj, and Puri to Calcutta. And that time I saw English?
So.
I saw Srila Prabhupada, that Srila Prabhupada's name was that time Sri Abhaycharan Dev, in Siddhakanta Banerjee Lane, 6 and 7 Siddhakanta Banerjee Lane was his house. He is intimated with Srila Sridhar Maharaj.
That was Calcutta.
Yes. An intimate friend was Srila Sridhar Maharaj. And when the Gaudiya mission broken, that time with Srila Sridhar Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada, that is Abhaycharan Dev, Bhakti Vedanta Prabhu, that time both and so many qualified sannyasis, disciples of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur, come out from Gaudiya Math. There is something difficulty, no doubt, and Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj said, Sridhar Maharaj please come to take shelter in my house, and I want to something learn from you, and Vedanta, Gita, Bhagavatam, and other Vaishnava literature. Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami was very learned and respectable man that time. When he gave shelter Srila Dev Goswami Maharaj, that time we are there, maybe I cannot think, Vimalton Laboratory. His laboratory's name was Vimalton Laboratory. Big laboratory was first. Laboratory was first in Allahabad. And the Vimalton Laboratory took from Allahabad in Siddhakanta Banerjee land. And upstairs of laboratory, I was there. We are there. I do not know. We do not know good English. That is my difficulty.
Yeah, it's very nice. It is.
What is the question?
So you have been with the Gaudiya mission of
not Gaudiya mission that time. That time Sri Chaitanya Shastra. Gaudiya mission is broken, and so many literated and respectable sannyasi become out from Gaudiya Math.
But with Srila Dev Goswami Maharaj,
also
since 1946, you said.
No, I joined 1946.
You joined?
Yes, and 3 or 4 years ago, maybe, or 5 years ago, all the sannyasis, respectable sannyasis and respectable persons of the Gaudiya Math, they have come out from the governing body and Gaudiya mission also.
Now,
and they are doing, they are preaching all over India. They are preaching all over India, under guidance of Srila Bhakti Srila Dev Goswami Maharaj.
That means Srila Dev Goswami Maharaj is in charge of the Gaudiya mission, Gaudiya Math?
No.
You say under him?
Under him, under guidance of Srila Dev Goswami Maharaj. That is, all the Vaishnavas respected to Srila Maharaj, Madhav Maharaj. That time he was Swami Prabhu, and Srila Jajavar Maharaj, Srila Keshav Maharaj, Srila Goswami Maharaj, Srila Madhusudan Maharaj, Srila Paramahansa Maharaj. Paramahansa Maharaj was first Mahananda Brahmachari and in charge of the Chaitanya Math, manager, and also Bhagavad Press. Keshav Maharaj was the manager-in-chief of Gaudiya Mission, Chaitanya Math, Mool Math, and Goswami Maharaj, far and west, preacher in charge was that time. They are all under guidance of Srila Bhakti Srila Dev Goswami Maharaj, and preach individual preaching. I heard Srila Jajavar Maharaj and Srila Dev Goswami Maharaj. They first started a mart in Midnapur town, and you see Devananda Gaudiya Math also be started. Devananda, that time Srila Maharaj was president of Devananda Gaudiya Math, and Keshav Maharaj when took sannyas from Srila Dev Goswami Maharaj, and Keshav Maharaj is president, and Sridhar Maharaj came out from Devananda Gauri Math, maybe Gauri Vedanta Society, yes, Gauri Vedanta Society, Devananda Gauri Math, and Sridhar Maharaj only alone came from there and started Sri Chaitanya Saraswati Math here.
He came here to this place.
Yes.
And we are told that he came with you?
No.
You came with him at that
No.
time? Which year was that?
That time two brahmacharis, disciples of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur, Bhutadhrit Prabhu and Nishingananda Prabhu.
They came with Srila Goswami Maharaj.
Joined with him. And then so many disciples of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur came here and joined with Maharaj.
And how do you come in contact with Srila Maharaj?
I was in a village. I was under training of Dr. Compounder that time in Nalanda, from far from here, 8 miles far from here, Nalanda. There, from Chaitanya Saraswati Math, so many brahmacharis has gone there, and they are preaching there in Northern Ghat, and I was there as in charge of a hospital, charitable hospital. When my duty is finished, that time I come to Northern Ghat and playing football, etc. That time I saw a meeting going there, and like Sri Birhambi Raja, you know Birhambi? Raja Birhambi Srinivas Acharya in Birhambi. Yes, a great dacoit Raja King.
King of dacoits.
King of dacoit, Birhambi. He loves Srimad Bhagavatam, and thipped by Birhambi's dog ki bole? Dakated dog. Birhambi assistants. Thipped Srinivas Acharya, Samananda Prabhu and Narottam Prabhu came from Vrindavan with books of Goswamis and thipped by Birhambi. You hear? No. That Birhambi Sabha is a good and big Bhagavad Sabha. I teach. In childhood, if there is Srinivas Acharya thick and thin figure and very brave and tejomay,
brilliant,
bright and brilliant,
effulgent.
Yes, and I saw that time when in Nalanda a meeting going. That time Srila Maharaj is one brahmachari preaching. I think it is Srinivas Acharya's Sabha, and that brahmachari is Srinivas Acharya, like. And I attracted and meeting with all the Vaishnavas, and they teach me that the health is not anything, world is not anything, deho kichu nai, mon kichu nai, attai sob. Mind is not anything, deho, mon, it is not, will be stay.
Not all is not eternal, temporary.
Yes, temporary. It is not eternal. Father not eternal, mother not eternal. so many mortal. Man is mortal. That is, you try to go Krishna consciousness. And I have something faith from childhood, and I saw the brahmacharis very nice looking, and they are always chanting Sri Hare Krishna, and I attracted, and I come in the night time out.
You run away.
Yes,
at night.
At night. Yes. And that day was Nisingha Chaturdashi. And when I have come here, I saw Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Siddhadev Goswami chanting and rounding that veranda. Yes. 1946.
So the other day you were talking to me about some nice stories.
Yes.
About you and our Srila Prabhupada.
Yes.
And how he was teaching you some shlokas. Can you tell us those stories?
I was that time very nice looking boy. Srila Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj said to Maharaj, you hear now?
Yes.
Yes.
Actually, Srila Maharaj was saying that Krishnadas Babaji was saying when he saw you coming, he said to take very nice care that you were going to serve in very special conditions.
Swami Maharaj, like me, and he wanted to teach me something, and I always Swami Maharaj want to preach something. So many men to teach. That time I was there. Fortunately,
Gaurendra Brahmachari.
That time my name was Gaurendra Brahmachari.
Gaurendu.
Yes.
Gaurav Chandra
Brahmachari. And Swami Maharaj think like his son Mathura.
Oh, he thought you were like his son Mathura. Same age.
And Mathura was like me. And Srila Maharaj like me, and all others Vaishnava like me. That is his affection automatically with me something. And Swami Maharaj that time doing translation of Srimad Bhagavad Gita.
What year was that? What year was
1947.
47.
46, 47. Swami Maharaj translating the Srimad Bhagavad Gita every day from 8:30 or 9 maybe, 8 to 9 that time translating, and night time also. What is translation? Every day tell me, the Gaurendu, here this translation I do, and you teach it. Every day one slok or two slok.
You teach it?
Yes, from Swami Maharaj.
For classes? Class? You would
Yes,
give class?
I am and Swami Maharaj, both.
Giving class?
He is giving class. He is master, I am student.
So he would give you one shloka every day?
Every day, minimum one sloka, and maximum 2, 3, 4 maybe.
And you come to take puri with him?
No.
Sometime?
No. Puri.
Yeah.
Puri. Yes, Luchi.
We know it like puri.
Swami Maharaj every day taking Luchi. 4 or 6 pieces. Luchi. And with some aloo bhaja, fried potato, And
like we had this morning.
yes, and very good ghee, good ghee, not dalda ghee. We are taking muri ordinarily, but Swami Maharaj told us, muri, do not take muri. Muri is cheating the stomach. No food value in muri.
Puff rice.
Yes, puff rice. You can take something roti, luchi, or another food, but don't take muri. And he always take, he like luchi, aloo bhaja, pakora. You know pakora?
Yes. Very nice.
Very nice.
In the morning, that's
Yes, in the morning time. And giving me the Gorendu,
take
ruchi also. And every day, very nicely, his explanation is very good, you know.
He would give you classes on
Yes.
Bhagavad Gita.
Yes, Bhagavad Gita, regular. And Chaitanya Charitamrita also, if time maximum was, that time, maximum time is Chaitanya Charitamrita and Bhagavad Gita.
Most of the time.
Yes. Swami Maharaj liked Chaitanya Charitamrita and Bhagavad Gita, mostly. And every day, when Srila Siddhartha Goswami Maharaj is in Swami Maharaj's house, every day Swami Maharaj 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours also maybe, discussing the Mayavad and Vaishnava Darshan, Vaishnava literature, discussing with Srila Siddhartha Goswami Maharaj.
For many hours.
Many hours.
Every day, almost every day.
Yes, when Maharaj was there,
Yes.
and his time something, and Maharaj's times also, that time, always discussing with Maharaj. And I heard that Mayavad was a great matter that time.
They were discussing the points.
Yes,
of
Mayavad.
and how to defeat it.
Yes. And always Srila Swami Maharaj want to take, Srila Siddhartha Maharaj take out
For
for preaching. Always wanted. And that time Srila Swami Maharaj gave a advertisement. Any temple is onward shift. I want that temple for worshipping. That advertisement in Amritavaja Patrika, Swami Maharaj gave. And that time 3 or 4 temples news for worshipping and preaching also came to Swami Maharaj.
So he put an advertisement to get invitations to go do prachar, preaching,
Yes, yes.
and 3 invitations came.
3 or 4
Or 4 at that time.
that time. We have gone there, the temple, one in Howrah, one in Kalighat, with Swami Maharaj. And there we are preached. That time Swami Maharaj was white cloth, a businessman. We are brahmachari, lal kapur, red cloth, saffron cloth. Naturally, Indians are respecting saffron cloth. That is, we are the servant of Abhay Babu, and that is Swami Maharaj also. But for Sampradayik prestige, that time I was in Bashasham, Swami Maharaj playing Milongo, and also other brahmacharis with chanting Sri Krishna Nam and others Kirtan.
Srila Maharaj also go?
No.
Not that time.
No. Srila Maharaj, when going, that time Srila Maharaj is all in all.
Give lecture.
He gave him lecture. And Sai Maharaj also very pleased and brave. মানে ওটা কি বলে গর্ব না ব্রেভ হচ্ছে সাহসী গর্ব মানে তিনি খুব মানে ফিলিং হ্যাপি আর কি ফিলিং হ্যাপি অ্যান্ড গর্ব অনুভব করতেন
Very happy, very happy.
Yes. When Sridhar Maharaj going with Sai Maharaj is very happy and fearless.
Yeah.
Yes. And Sai Maharaj always want to talk with big leaders. Mahatma Gandhi, greatest leader. Sauravardi, Prime Minister of Bengal, and Dr. Radhakrishnan, and also big leaders of India. He want to talk and defeat them.
Convince them to take
Yes.
Krishna consciousness.
Gandhiji was one time in Pakistan now Bangladesh, that time Pakistan. When there is very disturbance, Gandhiji was there, and Swami Maharaj says to Sridhar Maharaj, Gandhiji nearest to me, we go and convert him for this line, for Krishna consciousness. We want to convert Gandhi. Please go and they are convert. We want to do. This is the always tendency of preaching tendency. When some money in his pocket, he want to preach Sri Krishna consciousness, and that time Back to Godhead started. Back to Godhead magazine started that time, 1944 maybe.
44, yes.
44. And his room, Back to Godhead, so many Back to Godhead there. When I joined mission, that I distribute the Back to Godhead. Sankirtan. Subscriber. I collected the subscriber of Back to Godhead. Subscriber.
Yes.
So many subscription of Back to Godhead, subscriber. That time. And when Back to Godhead, not monthly magazine that time was. That time not monthly magazine, but any time Sai Maharaj have some money, he want to preach and college, expend the money.
There is presently some controversy about Srila Prabhupada's relationship with Sridhar Maharaj. Some party saying so many things that there is no relationship between Srila Prabhupada and Sridhar Maharaj, nothing special there. So we feel that maybe you can tell us what is your opinion about their relationship?
They are foolish. They knows everything, but they not realizing. They are cheating the Swami Maharaj, I think. That is, I have seen from my childhood, yes, Swami Maharaj always cooperating with Srila Maharaj. When Srila Maharaj do not give him initiation, anybody, that time also Swami Maharaj sent his sister, that is your Fishima, sent your sister to Srila Dev Goswami Maharaj, they go and take from Harinam, from Sridhar Maharaj. And Srila Swami Maharaj, if no connection with Srila Sridhar Maharaj, why he collects Srila Sridhar Maharaj in his room, in his house, if not like Srila Sridhar Maharaj. So many Maharaj
he invited, used to invite always.
Yes, always invite his room and his house. He মানে ছেড়ে দিয়েছিলেন for Sridhar Maharaj's convenience. He get a house for staying of Sridhar Maharaj. Why? If not relationship was good. Why Srila Swami Maharaj so many times came to Sridhar Maharaj? Sridhar Maharaj's mot, and also so many difficulty. When arise some difficulty, why always come to Sridhar Maharaj, Srila Swami Maharaj? I have seen, and I have also seen when Swami Maharaj has gone to America for preaching, that time also always corresponding with Sridhar Maharaj. And from America to India, when he came from America to India, that time Sridhar Maharaj, only Sridhar Maharaj, gave him a big reception as in Navadip Town Hall, and big Vaishnav and citizen also always respecting the Swami Maharaj. That time here Govinda Sankatirtha and
1969 when he
1969, and a tour, a world tour, and finish a world tour. Every tour finished and come to Sridhar Maharaj, enjoy with him several times. When Srila Swami Maharaj coming from west, first he want to
visit
Srila Dev Goswami Maharaj. You have seen several times, and I have some letters of Swami Maharaj.
Because they say that there may be a relationship,
yes, good
some respect, but nothing special.
No.
That we should accept Sridhar Maharaj as, or even state that Sridhar Maharaj was accepted by Srila Prabhupada as Shiksha Guru or something special like that.
Shiksha Guru, that means maybe any Vaishnava, but especially Swami Maharaj told the ISKCON temple when opened there. Before ISKCON temple, Chandrodaya Mandir opened, that time I lectured there. That time Swami Maharaj told, I told, when Swami Maharaj request me to give a lecture, Govinda Maharaj give a lecture from the devotees. That time Babaji Maharaj was there, Krishna Babaji Maharaj. That time Srila Prabhupada said his own voice, I like Sri Govinda Maharaj as my son and Srila Sridhar Maharaj as my Shikha Guru. That time, and that is tape record is there. And I have so many letters that letter, one letter, Swami Maharaj want to know that if I will die in West, that what will be for me? You say Sridhar Maharaj. That is, Sridhar Maharaj is my instructor. This letter with me and his own handwriting in Bengali. Sridhar Maharaj is my instructor on behalf of my Gurudev, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, this word. On behalf of my Gurudev Prabhupada, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Sridhar Maharaj is my instructor. You please ask him that if I die in West in this moment, what will be done for me? And I said, Maharaj laughing, and Maharaj answered to Swami Maharaj, yeah, where will be, Swami Maharaj, where will be? There is Vrindavan, no doubt. Srila Prabhupada gave him the charge of West to preach. That is his duty. Die on harness. He die there, no problem. He will, where he is in, this is not problem. Always Prabhupada with him, and when he will die, he will always Vrindavan.
Always in Vrindavan. Where he is,
yes,
that is Vrindavan.
There is Vrindavan, yes. This is. I cannot explain in English.
Yes. But we can understand.
Yes.
He was saying that wherever Srila Prabhupada is, that is Vrindavan.
And
he's carrying
and
Vrindavan.
these letters answer gave Swami Maharaj me. I am now I am very happy. I am fearless, and I think the instructions of Sridhar Maharaj is my Guru Maharaj's instructions, and I am now going to preaching all over the world.
So we see that there are many instances when Srila Prabhupada expressed his very deep regard for Sridhar Maharaj,
yes,
inviting him, trying to have him to be
yes,
president of the society,
yes,
inviting him to Mayapur to build a house for him in Mayapur.
yes, but 2 houses.
2 houses.
He want to build 2 houses. Jayapataka Swami and Bhavananda Swami said him, we want build for your holiness 1 house that is named of Prabhupada's house. That time Prabhupada said in our temple, Sridhar Maharaj's temple, I want 2 houses, 1 for me, 1 for Sridhar Maharaj. We want to stay in last life, last days of life in Mayapur.
Together. So there is a relationship, a beautiful relationship of love all the way through,
yes,
which you have witnessed,
yes,
a big part of it,
yes,
yourself.
Yes.
Now,
I played from childhood with his child.
With Srila Prabhupada's child?
Yes.
Oh, you knew him before?
Yes. No, before not. But 1946, that is 36 years ago.
But when you were a child, you were playing with Srila Prabhupada's child?
Mathura, Vrindavan and Prayag. 3 children of Prabhupada. Prayag আমার চেয়ে বড়, elder to me, না? Elder to me, and Mathura, same.
So even before you met Srila Maharaj, you knew the sons of Srila Prabhupada? No.
After joining Sri Chaitanya Saraswati Math, I met Srila Prabhupada. That time I was
going to Calcutta.
16 years.
16.
Yes, old.
So you had friendship with his son. Now, if the relationship certainly appears to be so lovingly, that also sometime in the past, Srila Prabhupada wanted to help publish Srila Maharaj's book.
Yes,
Prabhupada.
and he gave some money also for Prabhupada Jivanamritam. Srila Prabhupada and his sister also gave money, 500 rupees.
And you said that he sent Pishima, his sister, to take initiation from Guru Maharaj.
Want to take initiation from Guru Maharaj, but that time Guru Maharaj did not give anybody initiation.
At that time he was not giving initiation.
Giving initiation, only sannyas initiation is giving, and his god brothers also. God brothers. If Sridhar Maharaj is god brother, that is, and is good character also, that is Maharaj giving him sannyas. From Sridhar Maharaj, take Sridhar Maharaj sannyas, Srila Goswami Maharaj, Bhakti Saranga Goswami Maharaj, Bhakti Pradhan Keshav Maharaj, and Mahananda Prabhu, that means Paramahansa Maharaj now, 88 years old maybe, 89 years old. 89. And Madhusudan Maharaj, Paramarthi Maharaj, Narsingh Maharaj, so many god brothers taken sannyas from Desikacharya Maharaj, some god brothers, so all the big power.
One thing they say is that Sridhar Maharaj was responsible for the breaking of the Gaudiya Math.
That is foolish. That time, no, not only Sridhar Maharaj, Gaudiya, when is very difficulty arising in Gaudiya Math, Sridhar Maharaj not first come out. That time
he was not the first one to leave.
No, that time to leave from Gaudiya Math, Kunja Babu, one trustee of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur, 3 trustees.
Bhakti Vilas Tirtha.
Bhakti Vilas Tirtha. And second trustee of Paramananda Vidyaratna. He is like son of Srila Prabhupada, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur, and his big society first came out from Gaudiya Math. And second time, some very character and মতবাদ কি বল principle, different principle from Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur.
Philosophical principles.
Philosophical principle is different from Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. That time Sridhar Maharaj said, the Acharya Vasudev Prabhu, it is not good, it is different from Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, and you stop it. If not, you will stop, we will go from out, but I do not want to disturb you and your mission.
He told Ananda Vasudeva that.
Yes.
He was the Acharya at that time.
Yes.
They say that
if you not correct your character, if you not correct your principle, if you want to go out from Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur's principle, that I cannot help you and I cannot stay with you, but I do not want to disturb you. I want to go out from Gaudiya Math. That time Ananta Vasudev Prabhu is a big position and Acharya position, he thought that if Sridhar Maharaj will go out, no, don't care. And Sridhar Maharaj when ousted by Ananta Acharya, Ananta Vasudev, Sridhar Maharaj when come out from Gaudiya Math, that time big Acharya come out with Sridhar Maharaj.
Many acharyas.
So many biggest
Sannyasi.
Sannyasi, Brahmachari, that is Kesava Maharaj was manager. He come out, far and west in church, missionary in church, far and west. A.C. Bhaktisaranga Goswami Maharaj. He also come out. A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, Abharshavan, he also come out. And Narsingh Maharaj also come out. So many devotees of Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur, they are all come out and started Krishna consciousness preaching center.
They continue preaching outside.
Yes, continue preaching life. Preaching life is life, sannyasi's life. Sannyasi came out that time and individually preaching, but under guidance of Srila Siddhartha Goswami Maharaj. I heard from Goswami Maharaj that we are preaching, what we are doing, always we thinking, what thinking of Sridhar Maharaj, আমাদের সম্বন্ধে মানে regarding us, what thinking Srila Maharaj regarding us, we are
wanted to know.
Yes, always. I am dependable. We are dependable of philosophical conclusion from Sridhar Maharaj. This is this thinking. And Sridhar Maharaj not broken Gaudiya Math, but when Gaudiya Math is broken, that time 12 years mamla, 12 years litigation has gone, that not join the Gaudiya Math. That time Sridhar Maharaj is a mediator. Kunja Babu, Bhakti Astitva and Ananta Vasudev, and finished the mid-mamla,
compromise.
And doing compromise between the two. And only Sridhar Maharaj can compromise. Nobody can compromise that time. And you here, you want to see the Puri Maharaj and the now Vice President of Chaitanya Math, the Tapasya Maharaj's letter with me. Paramahansa Maharaj's letter with me. So many Vaishnavas letter with me. There is committed. Only Sridhar Maharaj can compromise, can give compromise with both parties. And Maharaj has done it. Not broken, but Maharaj gave jure diyechen.
Unified.
Yes.
Unified.
He unified them.
Yes. And all the Vaishnavas, why respecting Sridhar Maharaj? Why coming Sridhar Maharaj to Maharaj's house? Sridhar Maharaj is not going anybody's house. It is correct. You have seen?
Yes.
Nobody's house Sridhar Maharaj is going. Nobody's mott. No Vaishnava's ashram. He cannot go. He is too much old. But he is not going. But they are always coming to him. Why? They are not enemy of Sridhar Maharaj. And Swami Maharaj, why coming? And the last moment, Swami Maharaj, why telling, my wish, you finish the Nath Mandir of Srila Maharaj.
He told the
Yes.
GVCs
Yes.
to pay for the Nath Mandir here?
Yes, yes. You finish the Srila Maharaj's Nath Mandir, when the devotee last moment says, Prabhupada, you say, if you some wish in the world, you say.
Srila Prabhupada asked Srila Maharaj, if you have a less wish, I can do to you.
Huh?
No, his disciple said.
Prabhupada's disciple.
Oh, Prabhupada's disciples asked him,
Ask.
what is your last wish?
Yes, last wish.
And he said,
He said, I have two last wishes. One, you finish, if you can, you finish the Srila Maharaj's temple in Nath Mandir, and one wish also, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's birthplace, there is no Natya Mandir. If you can, you build the Nath Mandir. Two wishes. So why, if not his love, if not his appreciation, if not his friendship, then why he will tell